Hello, everyone, and welcome to your messages tuning into the equinox energies. So, depending on where you're at in the world, you're either going to be experiencing the autumnal equinox or the spring equinox. But no matter where you're at, you can receive what you need from both, because the autumnal equinox is all about releasing, being in your divine feminine energy, letting go, restoration, letting the things that aren't serving you fall away, right? And then you are led to the spring equinox energy of rebirth, of taking action, of productivity, prosperity, new life. So if you haven't listened to the start of something new with Lilith energies for the Aries season, I would, because this will definitely tie in. And then this is the spark before the full moon lunar eclipse. So get ready for those messages as well. Be sure to hit the subscribe and button and the bell so that you don't miss those, because it's like pretty incredible. This eclipse energy is coming up on us. You probably already feel it. So first we're going to tune into the autumnal equinox for release from the Earth Magic cards. Now is the time to let anything in your life fall away that is no longer useful or needed for the emerging expression of who you are. Allow yourself to gradually shed what has come burdensome and no longer congruent with your soul's purpose. Conserve your energy by allowing yourself more rest, while at the same time making preparations for the winter season or for the healing, right? You can think of that as going in the cave and healing. Look especially at your material possessions and be brutally honest with yourself as you discern which of these can be given away or somehow released. Consider shedding relationships that have served their purpose and are no longer viable, as well as work or a job that has become devoid of interest and passion. With release comes a sense of being much lighter, just like the trees that openly bear their nakedness once their leaves have departed and give room for whatever new life is ready to birth following a period of quiet and gestation. So let go of whatever has outlived its purposefulness and trust that something else will take its place. Wow, if I could talk today. Maybe there's something you need to say and it's hard to get out. And you're like, how do I say this? How do I get it out? How do I release this? Reach out. We can do this together if you'd like, or writing it down, everything you'd like to release, and then soaking it in water or burning it. That helps with the release and will be very good for this, bringing in this new energy and eclipsing out with that eclipse energy, the old stuff, right? Okay, so with this release, with the angels and ancestors card, we're just going to see who's with you to help you, that's supporting you, that's encouraging you with this release, with this letting go, with this introspection, this healing, this with the nakedness of the trees, like revealing yourself authentically, the raw, naked truth about things. The lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. So this speaks of opening your heart, finding your peace, grounding yourself, eating high vibrational fruits and vegetables, getting to the core, digging down to the seed of where everything comes from, and releasing that. And it will reveal rewards and richness and beauty. So you're growing a lot during this time. You've grown a lot from all your experiences, and now you're going to reap the rewards. Look at that. You cannot get much more direct than that. Autumnal equinox. Release the old and rest. Yeah. It's really important that you do this. If you haven't taken time to do this, it's really important that you do this. And you're just growing so much, and you're healing, and you're opening up, and rewards are coming when you do this. I mean, wow, that is pretty incredible. And then with the Spirit Song Tarot, we're just going to get a little more details on that. So what exactly specifically, Spirit, would help the viewer to release? What would be helpful to release so that there's growth and rewards and peace and new life? You guys, it says release, revelation, the tower. So I feel that for someone, for you, you may be avoiding the tower. Like there's something that needs to change. There's something that needs to be said. There's something that needs to be clear away, but you're kind of like avoiding it. Like you're just kind of in the background, like, oh, I don't really want to do this. But it's time. It's time to release, and you're going to have revelation. You're going to have bright ideas. You're going to get the clarity that you need to move forward when you do this. It's like that aha moment. And I feel that you've been kind of in the background, like not standing out, sort of blending in. And I feel like you're moving into a time where you're meant to stand out and be seen. Yes, look at that. I feel that you're meant to step out and be seen in Aries season, in the spring rebirth energy, the Fool, the traveler, adventure, potential. You may get some opportunity to travel, to relocate, to travel for your job. This can be traveling to other dimensions, meditating, really diving into your spirituality. But there's new adventures and there's a lot of potential with this 0 point energy. And this is 2 major arcanas for this release, okay? So the rewards are going to come when you release, when you open up to your potential, a new path, taking a leap of faith, coming to 0 point, where you're 0 point. And that's the next energy that we're going to pull from the Gateway of Light Activation Oracles. What is assisting you? What's being activated here for this 0 point, for this rebirth? It's like you're jumping from like one reality to the other, like shifting, moving to a parallel reality, a higher vibrating reality than you're in. Because like, do you see that? Wow. Okay, so we're going to tune in to what is being activated for you at this time. So once you release, like you're going to get clarity and ideas and revelations and like, wow, are you opening up to brand new beginnings? So just remember that and look at this. Yes. Soul star activation. Fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. So we're going to dig into this a little bit. Soul star activation. The Egyptian god Horus appears on this card as our spiritual guide. His hawk head image is said to illustrate his connection to the sun, moon, and the stars. As a keeper of energetic portals to hidden realms, he can help us remember our starry origins, open psychic vision, and connect directly with the wisdom that is held in the stars. Through your previous journeys, you have learned much about the inner workings of your soul, about the cycles of karma. Before this incarnation, you set a powerful intention to remember your divine origins. At this point, you are in a powerful space, for you are remembering who you truly are, and you know that you have it within you to make great difference in your own life, the lives of those you love, and of course, the world. This remembering is in alignment with the soul contracts you made before coming to this realm. If you find yourself worrying, if you are making the right decisions, know that even if you aren't conscious of it, all that you have chosen so far is in accordance with your soul's evolutionary plan. And when you draw this gateway, you are opening up on higher levels. That's what's happening. You are opening up to higher levels. Remembering who you are. That is one of my roles. That is one of my purposes here in this physical reality, is to help you remember who you are. And that we have all sorts of soul contracts to fulfill. And I feel like you have been fulfilling the contracts that challenge you and that bring your soul a lot of growth, but are uncomfortable and maybe not exactly what you thought they were going to be. But that's all part of the journey as well. That's what you're releasing. And then as you release, incredible activations are happening. Information coming in, wisdom, remembering who you are. And then you reach this 0 point where you're jumping to the spring equinox of rebirth. Let's see who's with you now for this incredible rebirth. And didn't that end with like the higher forces are with you, like a core soul star at 6 to 12 inches above you? It's just a deeper connection to your higher self, to the divine. And then you get the shaman energy. Trust in higher forces. Trust your higher self. Trust in your ancestors, the divine, the masters. Trust in the wisdom of infinite intelligence. Trust yourself. So the shaman healer energy is with you, helping you, guiding you for this rebirth. I feel that things from past lifetimes and your ancestors are being activated within you. You're remembering these things. You may have dreams, maybe in your meditations. Pay attention to that. And then we have this broken arrow with the shaman. Embrace the energy of peace. What was broken is being pieced back together in such a way that you didn't expect, in such a beautiful, wonderful way. Embrace the energy of healing, of oneness, of peace when you connect to the higher parts of you, when you connect to source. So I feel like the pieces that have been broken, the things that haven't made sense, that didn't work out the way that you thought, it's you're releasing them, the old resting, and then this new energy is like energy of peace. You're moving into more peaceful times. That's beautiful. So what's working to manifest then in this rebirth energy the next few months, whenever you're listening to this? What's manifesting for the viewer, spirit? Okay, so this is what's manifesting. There's 4 different energies. So we have the hanged man, patience, and perspective. So first, there's this opportunity to really grow. With the lady came forward and said that, enjoy growth and reap rewards. So right now it's about growth. Right now it's about hanging out with spirit, releasing what's not serving you, expanding, growing, getting that higher mind perspective, trusting in the higher forces, trusting in divine timing here, and getting a new, fresh perspective. That's the key first, okay? So you have this opportunity to do this right now, and Spirit's encouraging you to take that opportunity because you're in a time of transformation. This is the death card. This is the death of the old and liberating yourself into freedom, becoming the butterfly into this rebirth for new life. And 12, 13 on the right path, hanged man, death, letting go. And then we have this pretty incredible energy coming forward. I'm going to show them together. It's the 8 of acorns, which is the 8 of wands, and the queen of acorns, which is the queen of wands. So there's a lot of energy coming in this spring, and a lot of things are going to happen at once. So if you have time to rest and you haven't done that yet, I feel like that's why Spirit's saying that's important first, because the energy is going to continue to gain momentum and you're going to get results, communication, travel back and forth, a lot of good things happening. And then here's this queen of acorns. You're very attractive. You're attracting, you're magnetizing what you desire towards you once you release what's not serving you. and you embrace the peace, then you get this spark of inspiration with the spring rebirth energy, the fire, the passion, the creativity, taking charge, making decisions in the flow. There's this beautiful balancing happening where there's opportunity and encouragement for you to be in your divine feminine energy, to receive, to take time for yourself, to nourish yourself, to meditate, to heal, to reflect, right? To grow, to transform. And then it's action time, baby. And you're in that masculine energy and you're taking charge and you're feeling good and vitality is back because you took the time to release. You may not realize that those old things, those old beliefs, the relationships that aren't working, the things that just aren't serving you anymore, the programs, the codependencies, the addictions, whatever it is, even if you're associating with people that have heavy, we'll say, weights weighing them down in the lower vibrations, it does affect you. And so waking up to that, releasing that, allowing yourself to heal and come to this beautiful 0 point, then from there, things really pick up. What else is happening in the spring? And I love it because spring to me is that like passionate energy. We start with the Aries, right? And then, it just helps us gain that momentum because Aries is a very creative energy. So that energy is infused in here, that creativity, that fire. Aha. Okay. So the way that you get your peace and you manifest your dreams and you come to this place of alignment for everything that you know is meant for you. In order to get here, you've got to go, we'll put them in order from the 9 to the 10. So the 9 of feathers is a 9 of swords. And that can be the anxiety, the sleepless nights, the worry, the obsession, the what if game. Then we have the 10 of feathers, which is the 10 of swords. And that's that really tough energy that you're releasing right now with the snake and healing and shedding the old skin. And the 9 of feathers, whatever you've gone through, the heartache, the pain, the sleepless nights, the anxiety, it's giving you a new perspective, believe it or not. And you can empower yourself right now to end that cycle and recover because it's part of your transformation, healing the mental body, mastering the mental mind, finally letting go of all that stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. And then you're in alignment for your destiny, for the peace that you've been desiring. And so I feel like that's what you're taking charge of. You're like, okay, I'm in my power. Oh, I don't need to worry about this anymore. I can find my peace. I can finally sleep. Wow, I'm excited to shed this old skin, this old cycle. This feels good to let go. This feels good to allow things to transform. I'm like taking time for myself and I'm remembering things and I feel so much better. That's what I feel like is happening. And then you're on path for your destiny. And all of this lower vibrational energy has helped you gain perspective on what you actually came here to do and what you actually desire. And the bottom of the deck for this equinox energy is Ace of Acorns, the Ace of Wands, creative force, confidence, be confident. Look, it's the ram, right? The ram goat. Be confident. The universe is blessing you with new vitality, new fresh energy, a new spark. And this is a gift of a path that's opening for you that is going to bring you so much joy. Be confident of yourself. Seriously. Because things are going to start, like I said, it's going to happen and it's going to be like, woo, everything's changing in such a beautiful way. Yeah. And right under that is the cute little koala bear that's like the hermit. Yeah. Contemplation. There's a lot of wisdom in this place and it's happiness. It's peace. It's the oneness. It's the wisdom. And reaching out to someone that can help you get this higher mind point of view, this wisdom and heal, would be a good idea. Beautiful. I love it. There's peace and happiness, like little giggles, like, oh, just so delighted with life. That's what I'm feeling. So we're going to get some final messages here from the fairies for this beautiful rebirth. Wow, sorry about that. That might have been a little loud. Well, because Spirit really wants to make a point here. Your love life is improving. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. So in this next several months, wherever you're at in this equinox energy, your love life is improving. It's changing. See, that delighted, just happy, giggly child. That's what I felt. And this comes out, is confirming that. Just that energy. And it's perfect timing. Yeah, perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. Whatever you've been contemplating moving forward towards, it's the perfect time to do it. When you feel that intuitive hit, that spark, do it. It's the perfect time. It's the perfect time for more love to come in your life, loving connections, friends, romance. It's the perfect time. It's the perfect time to move forward towards your projects. It's the perfect time. And then easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything, and all the doors will open for you. This is releasing. That's that surrender, releasing control. You only have control over yourself and what you think and what you focus on and what you do. You can't control everything. So when you release, you'll find your peace and doors will naturally open. You're being blessed by the divine with this rainbow light, the dolphins, just so much happiness and peace. One more message here. Holiday. The answer you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or holiday getaway. So if you've been thinking about planning a getaway for this season, yes, plan that. Look forward to that. And something about going on this vacation, traveling, taking a little time out, even if it's locally, and going and exploring something new and playing like a child again, something about that is going to help you get the answers that you're looking for. And the bottom of the deck is the butterfly energy, the rising up, debt paid off. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you and your life. So your financial debts are being lifted, your emotional debts are being lifted, everything's being lifted. Your energetic debts, the debris, the stuff, the heaviness that was holding you back, the weight is being released, and you're free. You're free. And right under that is spring. You can't make this up. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. Look at that new life for you. I'm sending you all so much love.